What's good, you guys? Today we had a crazy episode of Attack on Titan. We found out the backstory of the original Titan, and the rumbling began. First up, the backstory of the original Titan, not the founding, the original Titan, the OG. She's a girl turned slave turned simp. And yes, I mean simp, because she fell in love with the person who enslaved her. So Ymir was just a regular young girl who loved to help others until her life was abruptly interrupted when a king and his army came to her village, burned it all down and killed all the elderly, took all the young people and turned them into slaves, and that's how Ymir got turned into a slave. You would think getting turned into a slave would, create some hatred for the person who enslaved you inside of you, but I guess not. The king must have been slanging some next level D or something, cause shit. Once Ymir got turned into a slave, this is where we saw the first signs of the theme freedom. She got caught freeing pigs who were in the same situation as her, enslaved to the king. And as a reward, the king set her free. Yay, happy ending, right? No, he had her people freaking hunt her down 2 seconds later. But that's somehow how the original Titan was created. I'm not joking. And you're probably thinking, dude, you skipped a few steps. How did we go from being hunted to Titan? I'm asking the creator of the show the exact same thing. Because while she was being hunted, she slipped and fell into a body of water. And in that body of water, she was drowning to death. An aquatic version of a millipede or a centipede just touched her back, Simple tap on the back. And she turned into a Titan. That's it. I'm not joking. That's how the whole thing went. The reason I say she's in love with the king is because after she got the powers of a Titan, she stayed with the king, bro. She remained, it's not even like she stayed with him as in, she married the king or something. She remained his slave, bro. For the rest of her life, until the king died, she was his slave. Like, what? So once the king found the biggest simp of the century, he said, this is perfect. I have a fucking girl who's in love with me who can turn to a goddamn Titan. So he abused it. Like any king would. He used her Titan powers to basically win any battle they got into, and then he spread his power and territory because no one could compete with them in a fight. They have a 30-foot fucking Titan wiping out entire armies in 5 seconds. You would think because she's doing all this for him, she would get the best treatment in the village. Like she'd be treated like royalty, a queen basically. But it's the exact opposite. She's still treated like a average slave. There is a scene where someone tries to kill the king. She jumps in front of him to protect him and a spear goes through her heart. And his reaction wasn't a thank you. He said, get the fuck up, bro. It's a spear. Like, you'll be fine. You're a Titan, bro. Get the fuck up. Why are you laying down acting all dramatic like you're hurt? Get up, bro. Get the fuck up. But eventually the king gave her a reward, being the simp of the year, slave of the year award. He gave her a reward, he grabbed the little thing. So as a reward for you doing all this, here's my seed. Or what? You want money or something? Food? Nah. Here's my seed. You can have my kids. That's the gift. What do you want? To be treated like a human? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop playing. Again, you would think after a girl bears his children, she would get treated better than a regular average slave. But no. It gets worse. Once she has kids, she feeds the kids her body parts to ensure that they inherit her power. They would saw off her limbs and feed it to kids to make sure that they all get the same power as her. You can't make this shit up. Like, this is Stockholm Syndrome cranked up to 1,000,000 because while all this was happening, she was fine with it. She can kill the king and take over the whole kingdom in the snap of a finger, but she chooses not to. For someone who's a freaking virtue of freedom, she seems like she loves being a slave. I'm not gonna lie. She loves being a slave. She freed the pigs, but she can't free herself? Come on now. I don't know what type of dick the king was slanging, but that shit must have been fire, bruh. That shit must have been gas. To have her in a bind like this, he must have been slanging the dick of the century, bruh. I'm just saying. That's basically all for the Ymir backstory, so let's hop right into the rumbling. So before the rumbling began, Eren and Zeke were still at the coordinate and Eren was still in the chains that he was from the previous episodes. While Eren was still locked up, Zeke told Ymir to go euthanize all the people of Paradis because Grisha told Zeke that Eren was about to commit the most atrocious act of human history. So as Ymir is walking to the coordinate to, carry out Zeke's order, Eren is struggling so hard to come out of those chains, he rips off his thumbs. Cause a regular chain has your hand like this. The only way to get past it if you have no thumb. So he literally ripped his thumb off, both his hands, to chase after Ymir. That's next level dedication. While all that's happening, Zeke tells Eren that, hey man, there's nothing you can do. She only bends her wills to me because I have royal blood. You're a regular dude, bro. Come on, fuck are you doing, bro? Just stop it right now. Just stop it. There's no point. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. But, it's Eren. He's the main character. Come on now. It's an anime. Come on. And last episode, Grisha said things are only going to go Eren's way. Zeke, you're not the main character, bro. Why do you think, come on, you can't beat the main character at doing main character things. We all know this, right? Zeke doesn't. So while Eren is chasing down Ymir, Zeke tells Eren that his efforts are pointless because she only listens to people with royal blood. And Eren doesn't have royal blood. But I think Zeke forgot that he's not the main character of this anime. It's Eren. So once Eren catches up to Ymir, he just grabs her, he talks her into listening to him, and he gets revived. The aquatic version of a centipede thing comes out of Eren's body and grabs his head, and then it turns him into the biggest titan I think we've ever seen. That thing was humongous. And that's how the rumbling begun. Once Eren got Ymir to listen to him, the rumbling begun. And when the rumbling begun, all the walls of the entire island came down to reveal that it was a whole bunch of colossal titans. Every square inch of every single wall. Maria, Rose, and the last one I forgot. Is it Ennis? Whatever it was. They were all titans. Coincidentally, that was the name of Ymir's kids. When Ymir had kids, she named the kids the name of each wall. And as the episode was about to close off, that's when Eren reveals to us his plan. His plan is to, because the whole world wants to attack us and have us as the only ones who suffer, he pulled out the Uno reverse card and said, you know what? How about we make the whole world suffer and we're good? Now, Eren isn't the smartest guy, is he? He's like, okay, so I know atrocities are being committed onto us, but I don't know if I like this. Let's kill everybody else, I'm not fucking with their vibe, bro. They're trying to kill us, my people. I grew up here. It's not even like, no, let's just scare them and show them that. He can simply show them, yes, we have like 20,000 colossal titans. You come here, you will get dropped. But nah, Eren says, nah, I'm gonna kill everybody. Like 90% of the world's population because they want to touch us? Just show them you have all those titans, and I promise you, they will leave. They will leave, but Eren isn't the most sane person, so. But that's basically Eren's true plan. Instead of having the world attack him and kill his people, he's gonna kill the whole world.